You know what's crazy? I didn't even have to put any effort in a tab in these videos, like, accordingly. I didn't have to sync it up. You know why? Because the Democrat Party is already out of sync. And today we're going to be talking about that and watching just, oh my gosh, just the reason why they crumbling the way they are. First, we have Tim Walz's daughter. I know. Just announced that she was accepted into a graduate school, but has decided not to attend, stating that as a privileged white woman, she does not want to support institutions that fail to protect student protesters. You serious right now? Hold on. She dead serious.
I got into grad school. I will not be attending starting this fall, though, and I will no longer be attending the university that I originally applied for. I applied for one school. I kind of had my heart set on it. That's what I wanted to do. I'm not going to name the institution, but given recent events, I am not going to give my money, go into debt for support institutions that don't support their students and their right to protest and, speak out for their communities. That's just not where I'm at. Students deserve to be protected. I'm not worried about if I were to be protected or not at said institution. I'm, privileged white woman, but I'm not going to put myself in a position, where I'm giving money or supporting institutions that don't support their students. I know that has nothing to do with the students that currently go there, a lot of the faculty, but, the people at the top are making those decisions, and I decided that I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to do a little bit more research going forward, making sure I'm applying to schools that align with my values, and then maybe start in a year, which is okay. I'm not really in a rush. So yeah, just figured I'd update you all on that.
We didn't care. I'm sure some of the students up there like, hey, I'm cool with it. I ain't got to. And here's the thing. This is why I'm going to tell you to pick your battles. Please be careful on how you pick your battles. Some people may look at this and be like, oh, dog, you just don't stand for nothing. However, it's like, I'm going to trade off my education just so people can protest. I don't get it twisted. I believe in free speech. I believe in people being able to have the right to do so. But if that's the only reason, that's the only gap in between me being able to get an education, to get that knowledge to further my life, oh, man, the hell with them protests. Y'all better figure out another way. Oh, but you know what? You're not standing for anything. I don't give a look. I'm standing for my education. How the hell am I going to sit here and protest something, stay at this level of knowledge, can't get to my dream or my goal in life to be a productive member of society, all just so I can protest today that's not going to last for the rest of my life? So you sacrifice your education. The fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, someone says. Yes, she definitely is her daddy's daughter. Definitely. Now, let's talk about the Democrats in their own words. Yeah, I love that.
Governor Gavin Newsom went so far as to say the Democratic brand is toxic right now. Senator, those are powerful words. Do you agree that the Democratic brand is toxic?
Yes, it is.
I do agree that the Democratic Party brand is really problematic, and I think that it is a brand that is, with all respect to my colleague from California, is associated with New York and with California, is associated with the educated elites in this country, and not anymore with working people in this country. The good news is for the party, I think, is that Donald Trump is pursuing the same trickle-down economics that he pursued the first time he was president, to make sure that he can create again the tax cuts for the wealthiest people in the United States and pay for it by taking away health care from the American people.
This is literal fucking lies. He said it multiple times that he's not taking it away. You still want to sit here and spew this BS. It don't make sense to me. You can be stupid and smart enough to realize that he just said a lot.
Really bad for America, but the Democratic Party ought to be able to come back under those circumstances with a pretty good argument about why we could lead better than Donald Trump, and why
Oh, y'all level of delusion should be studied.
we are able to provide a better set of economic policies, a much better set of healthcare policies that ensures universal healthcare finally for everybody in this country. And as a former school superintendent, actually has something to say about the fact that we're running an 18th century school system in America, and our kids desperately need it to be a 21st century school system that makes them competitive again. Donald, our kids are invisible to Donald Trump. And if the Democratic Party would show up with some imagination, I think not
Our kids are invisible to Donald Trump. Wow.
only would we do better, the American people would do better.
Seriously, Donald Trump gets rid of the Department of Education while he has kids around him also signing it. You got countless photos of him in schools speaking to children. This guy made a 13-year-old, and y'all want to sit here and bro, I don't get it. I get that you don't like the man, but like you have to lie like this in order to try to sway people to be what you dumb because don't understand on the left. On the left is y'all doing too much. Taking too much time trying to convince people that you are the good party as opposed to being the good party. Oh, hey, they're the ones this and they're the ones that and they're the ones this and they're the ones that. We're the good ones. Oh, but yeah, tell me about your policy. Oh, you asking me about policy? You're triggering me. Y'all are. Y'all, this is the tolerant left.
They took Tim Walz's advice.
Well, I have a right to stand on the street too, and so.
Well, stand on the street. Don't take up my oxygen. Yeah.
You
just
in the
assault her?
eye, ma'am, and you can't have a straight, sincere, calm conversation.
She's literally doing that.
So if you can't do that,
Hey guys, it's Angela.
You just said that she couldn't have a calm conversation. Then you yelled at her and told her to F off while walking off without listening to her reply. Please, people, can we stop? I'm sorry to tell y'all this, but y'all parents failed y'all, okay? They done told y'all everything was peaches and cream. They done, instead of letting you ride their bike and scratch your leg or whatever, they just took you off of the bike or told you to keep training wheels on for the rest of your life. You was never allowed to go outside by yourself. Bro, come on, you people.
There are some Doge protesters over there. I'm gonna go over there and pretend to be one of them, mess with them, and see what happens. Would you guys please subscribe to my channel in return? Thank you so much.
All right, off I go. Hi, I'm Angela. She, her pronouns. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good.
Oh, pronouns. How's that?
I'm sorry, I forgot a sign. I didn't have time to make one. Oh, thank you so much. I can just choose anyone? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Let's see, what is my favorite sign? We have either I can get a sign, protect and preserve the Constitution. I can get no white Christian nationalism, love and acceptance. I'll go for this one. Okay. All right, guys, I grabbed an empty sign. This sign doesn't have anything on it.
Yeah, I actually took him with pictures on Blue Sky and brought him over.
What does that say? I need a marker. Oh, no, there's like a stop. Would I be able to make one? Here. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What do you recommend? Be like something unique,
Here, I have a bunch of screenshots.
Okay.
I was like up.
You have screenshots of different.
Yeah, because I was looking for inspo.
Oh, like Pinterest?
Not even, just like Google.
Not even. I was looking for inspo.
I love over the oligarchs.
What is oligarch?
Look at the bird. Why is this random bird the funniest thing in this video? Even outside of the stupidity. Just watch the bird.
A bunch of screenshots.
Okay.
I was like up.
You have screenshots of different.
Yeah, because I was looking for inspo.
Oh, like
He's trying to get away from
Not
this
even,
love.
just like Google. There we go.
Like, oh, hold up, wait, hold up. No, I gotta
love
get up out of here. Hold up.
oligarchs.
No.
What
This
is
ain't what I need to
oligarchy?
be.
It's like rich people that control the government.
That's like topple the rich. This is our country. Okay. Fire Elon. Boycott Tesla.
Oh man, I'm glad I got some good laughs out of that. That bird was the funniest part. That bird's like, you know what? No, I see them signs. I'm out. No, ain't no bird food over here, you know. Oh man, wow. Yeah, I'm enjoying this video right now. We got the main event right here, y'all. Charlie Kirk, this guy right here has been doing the Lord's work. I've been saying that every time I introduce him for the last week. I've introduced him for this last week. This student came up with emotion. Charlie Kirk came with fact. Charlie Kirk explains why being homeless is a choice. And the idea that homelessness is about not enough homes is a lie. It's addiction, mental health, mental illness, and yes, bad choices. Charlie dismantled the entire narrative within 5 minutes. Now, before I say this, I want to say that in no way, shape, or form here in the kingdom are we not emotionally aware of what's the unfortunate shortcomings of people being homeless. Of course, we have empathy and sympathy towards that. Of course, we don't want to see somebody out here on the streets. I just want to make sure I preface it with that before we dive into this topic. Let's go ahead and do so. Let's bring the big screen. I'm going to go grab me something to drink as the beginning of this starts.
So I work for homeless shelters on the side, right? See a lot of people who are homeless. We've got a major issue with homelessness in this country. The solution does seem to build more homes. Now, not every homeless person's condition is the same.
That is not the solution to homelessness.
Not every homeless person's condition is the same.
More homes does not solve homelessness. You're wrong.
More affordable housing does.
No.
It doesn't solve all of it, but it does help
you're totally
people
wrong.
who need help.
No, it doesn't. It's telling them you can't go defecate on the side of the street, clean up, get out of here. I'm going to put you in a prison cell.
So hold on now.
They're homeless by choice.
No, you need to understand this. You need to understand this right now.
There's
Not
Section 8 housing for every single one of them. It's because they either have deep-seated mental issues and they should be in an asylum, or number two, they have drug issues, or number three, they're there by choice. It is not a lack of homes while we have homelessness.
So all the people that I know who do work, who are homeless, who are working out of their car, who are working for double the minimum wage and still cannot afford their homes because of debts from the 2008 crisis, all of those good people, you think that they are all mentally ill and not deserving of having homes?
So did they apply for Section 8 housing?
Absolutely. They didn't get it. There's not enough.
There's an abundance of Section 8 housing
Absolutely
in this
not in every area. Not here. 100%
I reject the premise. Homelessness is a choice in this country.
I think that you're unclear about the facts in certain areas. I will say that some areas
someone
do have it.
working 2 jobs.
No, not 2 jobs. Twice the minimum wage in Tennessee. Tennessee, the minimum wage is $7.50. They make $14 an hour, 40
hold on,
hours a week.
let me play this out. So they have a family?
They have a family.
And their whole family's homeless?
Not the whole family. The kids are with the grandparents.
So I'm going to call BS on this whole thing. Wait a second. So they're earning $14.50 an hour.
$14.50 an hour.
Or $7.50 is the minimum wage. So $15 an hour, right?
Do you know the average rent in the area?
Hold on a second. I'm going to get to there. Hold on. $15 an hour, and they're working like, what, 7-8 hours a day? Right?
Yeah, 40 a week.
Okay, so like $120 a day, right? So they're getting like $600 a week. That's like $2,400 a month. So they could also get food stamps. They could get Medicaid insurance, and they could also get welfare, having their income level under $60,000 a year, of which that would total them $76,000 a year. You're trying to tell me in the greater Knoxville area, there's not an apartment that they could put themselves and their family for $76,000 a year? You know what? They probably have a drug problem, which is where all that money is going. Because I just called BS on that entire mathematical equation. It doesn't exist.
Your bill, the Republicans' bill that they're trying to pass, they're trying to cut food stamps. They're trying to cut WIC. So what do you have to say about that? Yeah, if people are living on a shoestring about it, what are they going to do now that those helping things are gone?
Listen, people are too dependent on these government assistance systems. In fact, they rely on them to the point where they abuse them, okay?
Foremost, it should be a safety net, not a hammock. And yes, we absolutely should means test this. People who are able to work should work, and we should not subsidize people that endlessly leech off of the federal government.
100%
period.
Agree. What I'm saying is that there are people who do work and who still cannot afford it. So what do you say to those people who they are working? They're working hard.
I just told you. I just called BS on your whole scenario.
Well,
you can get up to $78,000 a year.
Don't disrespect me like that. Why? I'm not calling BS on your scenario.
Because you're
It's not disrespect to tell you that I don't agree with your opinion, or I think your opinion is BS.
Me like that. Why? I'm not calling BS on your scenario.
Because it does not exist in the Knoxville greater area within 30 miles.
It absolutely does exist.
I'm telling you right now, it does not exist.
Are you from here? Because I've lived here 3 years. Do not disrespect me by calling BS on the things that I know.
Okay, for example, I'm telling you right now, it is not true if someone is working 2 jobs at $15 an hour and they're getting every government benefit
before taxes are taken out.
Again, which is barely anything at $15 an hour, right? You'll pay FICA, which is 8%. Your employer will match it. I'm telling you, this whole like swan song that people are homeless because they're working so hard. It's either A, they're on drugs, B, they have gambling debt,
You're
or
assuming.
C.
So some people do.
so-
Some people do. Not everybody.
Hey, you can look at data.
Though.
No, but
I'm asking you what you
final
would say
point is this.
about the
Final
one
thing, what I
working
will
person.
say is that if that scenario exists, instead of the government taking care of them, local churches should step up and take care of these people if those scenarios exist. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Whew. So this was a lot to chew on. I'm not gonna lie. You know, speaking about the homelessness and where it derives from, and it's so many different factors that factors into it. But the way that she tries to conclude it is if it's somehow, you know, at the fault of what's happening around us right now. I'll just say that it's just frivolous. People, unfortunately, make bad choices. I make bad choices, good choices every single day, just like, you know, we all do. But at the end of the day, man, I think that depending on the government or leeching off of the government outside of the homeless topic, just leeching off of the government for government assistance and having no strategy whatsoever to better yourself, and you're fully capable and able to work your own hours and I have no sympathy for you, man. Okay, I get life is hard. I get that, you know, but it boils down to you just having the willingness and ability to be able to go make something happen, because that's just not a good enough excuse. Yeah, I'll be safe. Go check on somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Let me know. What was I going to say? Let me know what? I forgot. If I remember, I'll pin the comment. Y'all go check on somebody, and after you do that, please go watch the next video. See you later.